What's up? It's that time to take BEC, and I can't wait to get this exam over with because I am stress pimpling so bad and it's getting on my last nerve. So today's Monday and I just worked a half a day, so I worked 5 hours and I'm about to make some lunch, reheat some pasta that a restaurant made. It was so good. I do not cook, you guys know that. Also stopped at the grocery store and got some chicken tits because I told myself I was gonna cook once a week and I have skipped more weeks than I've cooked. So, trying to be more intentional on my goals. Anyways, you guys don't care, it's not why you tuned in. Let me get some lunch ready. So real quick, before I take this mock exam, I'll talk a little bit about how BEC has been going for me. It has sucked pretty bad. I know FAR is gonna be worse, so I'm trying not to be super pessimistic about it, but I'm just being completely realistic. I did not pick up BEC easy at all. Cost accounting was okay. I picked up cost accounting. I did well with it in college. Economics, I struggled with hardcore in college, like absolutely hated econ, but actually did better with it. The lectures and some of the acronyms and stuff made a whole lot more sense to me, and the diagram, supply and demand, and shifting the curve. That made a whole lot more sense with BEC, so I'm hoping that that will apply on the exam and I will be able to get those questions right. The IT stuff, I'm not worried about. I ran through it one time. I didn't even review it. I just completely cut out B6. I just, you know, whatever. I don't think it's gonna be a lot on the exam. Internal control stuff, because I took audit 4 times, I think I'm pretty equipped with internal control, so I didn't focus a lot on it. The way that I did reviewing for this exam versus my other ones, I kind of changed it up a little bit because of time constraints. I'm also a whole lot more busy now in my life, social life, and having, you know, random trips I'm taking all the time. A whole lot more busy than I was the past year when I was taking all those audit exams. When I took reg, I was a whole lot more, focused isn't the word. I'm still focused on the exam, but I just had more time to study. I didn't have a lot of friends in Nashville, so I didn't have a lot of distractions. And now I am constantly having to turn my phone off just to get focus in, just to get some study time in. So I decided to run through each module of the entire textbook except for 6, and I just made notes accordingly. So there's like 4 pages of this, and it just sums up like the main parts that I think will be on the exam. So I reviewed these last night. So I took about 2 hours reviewing these notes. As far as multiple choice questions, I did 25 questions from each unit. 1 through 6, I used Becker, and that's all I've done. I did redo all the simulations, and I didn't type out any of the writing ones. I just read the answer basically, and that's how I studied for those, because I don't know what the writing questions are gonna be on my exam, so there's no point in like intensely memorizing the answer to one of them when that's probably not gonna be on my exam. So yeah, I am the most unprepared for this exam that I have been on any of the prior exams that I've had. But I kind of think I'll be okay. As of right now, I haven't taken this mock exam yet. I think I'll be decently okay. Also, I have friends that have taken the Becker mock exams for BEC, and mostly all of them have scored in the 50s, and then they passed the real exam. So that's kind of in the back of my head, which I don't need to have that thought in the back of my head. I need to, you know, aim to pass this thing and then, you know, just ignore the fact how other people did, because obviously other people passed audit the first time. And you guys see how long it took me to do that. So I'm gonna eat my lunch and then take this mock exam. Let's go. Alrighty, you guys, I just finished my mock exam. I have not hit submit yet, so I don't know what I scored. I'm about to hit submit. I'll let you guys see what I scored. This mock exam was horrible, absolutely horrible. Like, oh my gosh, I just want to like cry and scream and laugh all at the same time. So I'm not gonna talk forever about it, but the multiple choice sucked really bad. I'll be lucky to get a 50% on multiple choice. The simulations, there was one specifically that had over 18 blanks to fill in, and I either got them all right or all wrong. It's one of those. So I don't know, I kind of just went with my gut. So let's see what I scored. If I had to guess, I would probably say like a 62, 63. It was pretty rough. Okay, let's see. So you can see I have 42 minutes left. I did the mock exam 1. It's gonna ask me to do like a survey, so I'm gonna skip through that real quick. Okay, you guys. Oh my gosh! You guys, I did better than I thought. I scored a 63% on the multiple choice. That is like not good at all. That's legit failing, but that is way better than I expected. So I definitely, the ones that I completely guessed, 'cause I was kind of running out of time. I spent half the exam. I spent 2 hours just doing the multiple choice. So I had to run through kind of at the end. 63%, that is good. I can work with that. So I'm gonna review this. I scored a 70% in the simulation, so a 67% total. I'm okay with that, to be honest. That's pretty sad, but I'm okay with that. This is extremely difficult, so I'm gonna review this tonight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow when I take my exam. I am so relieved. I literally failed it, but I am relieved and happy and satisfied. Okay, let's hope tomorrow's a good day. See you guys then. Okay guys, good morning. It is test day. I'm at the testing center. Here's a good look at it. Good old Prometric, where dreams go to die. Just kidding. That's how I felt for the first 3 exams that I failed in a row. So hopefully I do well today. We'll see. Going into it, nothing has changed from yesterday. I still feel unprepared. I don't feel 100% ready for this. I don't think I'll ever feel 100% ready for this specific exam, BEC, because it's all over my head. BEC has a lot of random stuff to it, so there's not really, you can't absorb everything. You just kind of have to hope for the best. So I really hope that my writing portion of the exam is actually something that I'm familiar with. So that's kind of that's a significant portion of the exam, and I have no idea what that topic's gonna be, but I can put together sentences pretty well, so I should be able to BS that portion. The simulations are, through studying, I did better with the simulations than the multiple choice, so that's kind of struggling. But anyways, I'm gonna go in here. It's 8:15, my exam is not until 9, but they may be able to sit me early. We'll see. I'll talk to you guys as soon as I'm done. Okay, you guys, fast forward 4 hours. It literally took me the entire exam time to finish, which I'm glad that I paced myself good. I think I timed it well, which I kind of suck at with these exams because I never know what my last test is gonna be like. But with BEC, that's when you do the written portion. You do your 3 written tasks at the very end. So I kind of left myself an hour to finish them, and it literally took me, I think I had left with 10 minutes left. So it took up the whole time, so that was good. As far as how the exam went overall, I don't know. I think Tesla won with the multiple choice. I think I did okay with that. I felt pretty good at that one. And then Tesla 2 was like, did I get any of those correct? I literally did not feel confident about a single one. There was no gimme questions on that entire Tesla 2. Simulations were hit and miss. Some of them were like, is that all I really have to do? And then some of them were like, what are you asking me? That was nowhere in my study materials. So it was literally all over the place, which I've been told that's just how BEC is because it has so much knowledge. It's just like, well, FAR does too. FAR is a whole lot more, but with business, it's everything that you've learned in college or whatever put into like one exam. So it's like you got economics and finance and random cost accounting. Then you've got like random financial ratios you have to analyze, and then like inventory management and all this random stuff, and you're just like, what? So anyways, I don't know how I did. I do feel okay though. I think I'm forgetting about how bad that second test went. Guys, I literally didn't know a single answer in that entire, there's like 31 multiple choice questions, and I was like, I flagged them all. They all had a flag at the top, didn't know a single one. So that could suck really bad, but luckily with multiple choice, you have a percentage chance of getting it right, whereas in the simulation, I could have gotten all those wrong, and I don't know. But hopefully I passed. Hopefully just a 75 is all I need. I do think it will be pretty close. I feel like that every time, or I felt like I completely failed it. Like that first audit exam, I knew I failed it when I left. But this one, I'm like, it could be close. There's hope. So I'll find out my results in 2 weeks. I'm gonna put this all together on one video because I feel like that's pretty cool. So you get to see the entire process of how BEC went. These people beside me are like, what is she dancing, talking to? Famous celebrity up in here, taking my exam. Just kidding. Okay, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. All right, you guys, it has been 2 weeks. It is the 26th of February. I had to look at my calendar. So I'm about to check my BEC test results. I kind of have been sitting around for hours debating on if it's good for me to check right now because of what's going on this week. And I'm here at my apartment on a Tuesday on a work day. If you watched my vlog yesterday, then you know why I'm home. I won't go into that now. So let's log in and check. I'm really nervous because I don't want to have to deal with more stress this week if I failed it. But it is just an exam. It's irrelevant to the whole scheme of life. So I'm just gonna have to get over it if that's the case. But guys, I'm so nervous. I don't even remember my login. It's been months since I've had to log into this thing. Oh good, it remembered my credentials, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, okay, I didn't look. It's already on there, but I didn't look. Okay, also I got these flowers over here for you guys to look at. I'm giving them to my grandma today. But actually, ironically, as a female, I don't like flowers. I don't like the smell of them. So it's kind of like making me gag over here. I do like sunflowers, those are my favorite. Okay, I'm distracting myself. Either way, it's okay. It's not the end of the world if I failed it. If I passed it, then that will help me carry on through this week. Okay, guys, okay. Oh my God! Oh my God! You guys, look at this. First of all, there's my audit. I haven't taken FAR. There's my regulation. There is BEC. You guys, I scored a 75. You guys, I scored a 75. This is what when I was telling you guys it was close, I honestly didn't think it was that close. I was thinking I scored like a 73, 77, like within that range, and I sure did. I got a 75. Oh my gosh, y'all, that exam was hard as crap. A lot of people fly through it though, and they score in the 90s on BEC, and then the rest of them are struggling. Not for me. That was a very hard test to even study for. Oh my gosh, I passed it. Holy crap, literally a 75. If I can get a 75 on FAR, then I'd be good to go. I've got one exam left, you guys. 82 on audit, took 4 times to take it. Regulation 79, 1 try. BEC 75, 1 try. Now I have FAR left. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh. Y'all, my heart is racing so fast. Oh my gosh, what good news. I needed that news for today. The creepy on the TV, I guess that's Avril Lavigne. I'm watching random like music videos, I just put it on. I'm so proud of myself, but if that was like a 74, just 1 point less, oh my God, but it's not, it's a 75, praise. So now I have exactly 12 months to pass FAR because my reg results, they lapse March 2020. So 12 months to tackle FAR. I'm aiming to get it done this summer, what an ideal 3 or 4 months from now. But worst case scenario, I'll keep having to retake it. I need it done by August because that's when busy season starts. But worst case scenario, I either study it during busy season or I retake it and study it again in January. But I have to get it done by March. We can do this. So thank you guys so much for watching and keeping up with me on my CPA journey. This is the hardest exam, hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. It is so difficult. So I'm glad I'm documenting it so I can look back years later, assuming I pass and I'm eventually a CPA. So thank you guys so much for watching, and catch me on my next vlog in New York City. I'm leaving Thursday. Super pumped. My birthday's Friday. We're gonna be on the Today Show. So if you guys wanna watch the Today Show Friday morning with Hoda and Kathy Lee, we're not like guest appearances or talking or anything, but we're gonna be in the back. Like the cameras will see us. We're gonna hold up a sign. We're pretty excited. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.